Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time you're watching this next episode from me, Avomance in my seed review series. Last time we reviewed this island seed that was surrounded by all of this ice, and there was all sorts of things going on underground, and Ash Glover was the one that gave us that seed. Today we're going to go and do a different one that is a very different seed to this, or so I'm told. It's got quite a lot there, and I'm quite looking forward to seeing what's on there. As always with these videos, I am going to generate the world with you. We are turning this into a creative world. We've got the world name as the seed, and obviously we've got to put the seed in there as well. Everything else as standard. Let's generate the world. And I am on the side of what looks like a bit of a mountain in a savanna biome, but we've got a desert to the side there. Very interesting. Right, let's get myself to the top of this hill, I think. So let's turn myself around and we'll see what we can see. I'll come up this way. Up, up, up. I know I could. I'm in creative. For goodness sake, man, just fly up. You're in creative. You can see everything from around here. Right, so we've got a decent view. Plenty of horsage and sheep. So I want to get up here. See what kind of a view we've got. Right, so we've got a village over there in the distance, which is great. We've got loads of desert. Look at the size of this desert. That's massive. Plenty of sand. There's another village over there. We appear to have the beginnings of what could be an interesting start. So I think I'm going to go for a little fly out across the desert first of all, because I can already see that we've got a desert temple just a hop, skip and a tiny little jump away from where we've spawned in. So that's going to give us the potential to get quite a lot of treasure and other quite useful resources right at the beginning of the game, on the assumption that we don't obviously blow up. What else have we got coming around here? Looks like we've got another desert temple, literally a hop, skip and a tiny little more jump a little bit further, that's accompanied by a little village. So what kind of village is this? We got a few tradable items there. Yeah, we've got a blacksmith as well. So there's some quite nice stuff going on. But if I come along the edge of this savanna, we're going to find, yep, so we've got a second village, which looks like it's fairly similar to the first one in terms of its structure. So that would be, but we do have some different building types, which means we're going to have the ability to have a few different trades as well. So as I fly out just past that little village that we just came away from, I can see the creeping treetops of a jungle. Now, if you imagine, we've got our spawn kind of mountain right in the middle of the screen there. It's not that far to this jungle over here, which looks like it could be a fairly significant jungle. So pretty quick for you to be able to achieve to get in some bamboo. So I'm sure there's going to be some bamboo pretty close to around here. We've already got a couple of ocelots. You can see there's one there, one a little bit further in that we saw. Bamboo right there. Okay, so we are quick to find bamboo without any problems in this new biome. I wonder what else we could find in this jungle. I'll tell you what else we'll find in this jungle. We find a bamboo jungle, and we are, I mean, you can see the desert. We've not come that far really already. We've maybe done, I don't know, 400 blocks away from the spawn. We've not gone too far, and we've already got ourselves a bamboo jungle. Now, I do quite like these, primarily because you can find the odd panda lurking around. I wonder if we can find a panda in here, whether or not there's not going to be any around. I can't see any at the moment, but I'm absolutely certain that given enough opportunity, we're going to find some pandas lurking around in this jungle. And indeed we have. We have got ourselves a little fella panda there. Hello, my mate. How are you? Let's just have a look at you. Have you only got the what? Is there only one of you? Have you not got any friends? That's unusual. Just beyond the bamboo jungle here, we've even got a massive taiga. So we've got all kinds of stuff going on. We've got the plains, we've got the taiga biome, we've got the jungle biome, we had that desert. We've got a lot of biomes very, very close to where we've spawned in. So just coming back past the spawn mountain there from the jungle biome, if we come across to this next village over there, we can see that we've got an ocean. So we're actually really close to the sea, which is superb. We've got plenty of kelp that we can resource there, and that looks very much to me like we've got a huge coral reef. Look at the size of this one. It's massive coral reef that we can come and get a load of coral. This is not, I don't think I've ever seen a coral reef this big, and there's more over there. It just keeps on going. Oh my goodness, this is huge. And a shipwreck, obviously the obligatory shipwreck, which you often see at the edges of coral reef. So we can even start getting cracking, potentially, on some treasure hunting. What I did want to explore here is we've got some very strange chunk loads here. Look, so we've got a chunk of Savannah that has literally loaded in the middle of the desert. That's very bizarre. And we've got right next to this next desert temple here, we've got another chunk that's loaded in there. And beyond that, another chunk that's loaded. What's quite interesting about these is that obviously raised, so you can see the different depths. It's as if it's part of a mountain savanna, but in the middle of the desert. That's really bizarre. We've taken a potion of night vision over our spawn in hill, and I've gone into spectator mode because I want to have a little look down below. So let's see what is below the ground, because this is always very exciting. So we've got a great little cave system already. Oh wow, look, there is immediately underneath us here, we have got ourselves a little spawner. What's that spawner for? That's a zombie spawner. That is right by us. We literally almost have to just dig down and you would find that. That's superb. And we've got a mineshaft to end all mineshafts here. Look at this. Goodness me. This one's a huge mineshaft. It goes all the way around here. It goes down this way. We've got... It's really extensive, this fella. We've got, obviously, the telltale mass of spider webs here to show that there is a spider spawner there. It's a very significant one. It just carries on going in this direction. It would take forever to explore this mine shaft. There is so much going on, so much lava underneath it as well, that, well, I mean, this is an episode in itself. Just the mine shaft, that's absolutely huge. Look what I have spied. Less than 200 blocks from the spawn. It is a fossil. You don't see many of these around here. It is literally, I think this might be the first fossil. In fact, I know it's the first fossil we've seen in these seed reviews. I did have to excavate around it a little bit just so you could see it properly, but that is a really nice thing to find so close to the spawn area. I'm loving that. What's also really interesting is the sheer number of ravine that we have got here. Look, we've got a ravine there. We've got this massive, look at the size of this ravine. If we come in here, this is enormous, this ravine, and it's coming in and it splits off and it sort of goes into what looks like another little ravine there. But if you come through it, it's got another ravine here. If you come through this way, it's got another ravine going. This is like a maze of ravines with so much open resource. It's absolutely crazy. Look at that. That's huge. I mean, that again, massive exploration opportunities. That is right by us. What have we got here? Is this another? And we've got another spawner here. Which one's this? This is another zombie spawner. We're spoiled for choice. It's time to see what the Nether has got in store for us. So let's just pop through and see what it's like on the other side of this dimensional portal. Where are we going to come out? So we've come out in a relatively closed off space. I mean, we could have ghasts spawning fairly nearby, but it's not too bad. Obviously, we're quite high up because we built the portal fairly high up. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go back into spectator mode again. And let's see what we can't find all the way around here. I'm just going to do a quick locate to see where the nearest fortress is. And it is 134 blocks away. That is virtually no distance at all. Let's get ourselves over there. And we found this fortress. It is... Whoa, that is a biggie. That is a really biggie. Goodness me. Look at the size of this one. It's just strewn right across the entirety of the Nether. It just carries on and on and on. Look at that. Absolutely massive. We've got ourselves the Nether wart farm there, which is superb. It looks like it's embedded fairly deeply into the netherrack and the nether brick and everything. So there's probably just a little bit poking out. But all in all, that is it's massive. All right, in the comments below, have you seen a fortress this big before? Because this has got to be one of the larger fortresses that I've seen. We've got our blaze spawner there as well, so we've got all we need. Looks like that might be. I'm just going to come into creative mode. Okay, so now we get a much better feel for how much of this fortress is on the outside and how much of it is on the inside. Looks to me very much like, yep, we were right. The vast majority of this is actually inside the rock. You can see all the corridors going up and down all over the place, but it's all encased within the netherrack. But we've got loads. This is a really, really great seed. You can make huge and massive progress very, very quickly in a lot of different areas. I really quite like this seed. It has got some great features. The nether itself is very good. The fortress is really close. You could walk there. It's only 100 blocks away. We've got plenty of desert biome, savannah biome, jungle biome, ocean biome. There's a swamp biome over there. We've got loads of different biomes that we can play around with right next to the spawn area. But underground, oh my goodness, did you see the size of that mineshaft? It was absolutely huge with the ravines branching off of each other. It was a really impressive looking seed. And then, just to top it all off, we got the fossil, which is literally just under our feet. Absolutely amazing. So I think as seed number 5, this is incredibly successful. And I have to say thank you to the sandwich face. This is a great seed, my friend. Thank you very, very much for sharing this seed number. Seed number is obviously in the description below. Come and have a look. See if you can get on it in Bedrock. I'm on it in Java. Whether it works in Bedrock, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. It'd be really good to understand that. And what's more, you make friends with horses. So this is the closest thing to having a horse's head in your bed, right? I've got a horse's head actually in my head. That's scary. If you've got a really great seed, please do remember to stick it in the comments below, or ideally send it in an email to avomance_minecraft@gmail.com. That is avomance_minecraft@gmail.com, and I will find it, and maybe you could be one of the future seed generators for this series. If you have enjoyed this video, please do remember to slap that like button. It'd be great to know you're enjoying it, and I will keep on making them. And also, if you've not done it already, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be great to see you in my sub club, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.